The Bay of Bengal holds many secrets. Among its scattered islands lies North Sentinel, a place of captivating beauty and profound enigma. Here, time seems to stand still. Dense forests cloak the island's interior, while pristine beaches ring its edges. This seemingly untouched paradise is home to the Sentinelese, one of the world's last uncontacted tribes. Their very existence begs a fundamental question. Should we reach out to them or respect their isolation? The Sentinelese are thought to be directly descended from some of the earliest human migrants out of Africa. These early humans embarked on a journey that would span thousands of years and countless miles, driven by the innate human desire to explore and survive. They left behind the cradle of humanity, venturing into unknown territories, facing harsh climates, and adapting to new environments. This migration was not a single event, but a series of movements over generations, each step bringing them closer to their eventual home. Their ancestors likely traversed the land bridges connecting Asia millennia ago, during a time when sea levels were much lower than they are today. These natural bridges provided a crucial passage for early humans, allowing them to spread across continents. The journey across these land bridges was fraught with challenges, from treacherous terrain to the need for constant resourcefulness in finding food and shelter. Yet, it was this very journey that enabled the spread of human civilization across the globe. Eventually, these intrepid travelers reached the Andaman Islands, a remote archipelago in the Bay of Bengal. The islands, with their dense forests and rich biodiversity, provided a new home for these early settlers. Over time, they adapted to the unique environment of the islands, developing skills and knowledge that would be passed down through generations. The isolation of the islands helped preserve their way of life, largely untouched by the outside world. This lineage makes them a living link to the dawn of humanity. Their genetic heritage offers invaluable insights into the early stages of human evolution and migration. By studying the Sentinelese and their way of life, scientists can glean information about the survival strategies, social structures, and cultural practices of our ancient ancestors. This connection to the past is a reminder of the incredible journey of human evolution and the diverse paths it has taken. Their hunter-gatherer lifestyle has endured for centuries, a testament to their resilience and adaptability. Living off the land, they hunt and gather food, utilizing the natural resources available to them. This way of life requires a deep understanding of their environment, from the behavior of animals to the seasonal cycles of plants. It is a sustainable way of living that has allowed them to thrive in harmony with nature. They navigate the surrounding waters in unique canoes, possess few material belongings, and rely on their skills and knowledge to survive. These canoes are expertly crafted from local materials, designed to withstand the challenges of the open sea. Their minimalist lifestyle is a reflection of their deep connection to their environment, where every item they possess has a purpose and is used to its fullest extent. They communicate in a language isolated and undeciphered, a linguistic enigma that has intrigued researchers for years. This language is a vital part of their identity, a unique cultural marker that sets them apart from other groups. It is a living testament to their history and heritage, passed down through generations and evolving with their experiences. Estimates place their population between 50 and 500 individuals, a small but resilient community. Despite their limited numbers, they have maintained a strong social structure, with roles and responsibilities that ensure the survival and well-being of the group. Their close-knit community is a source of strength, providing support and continuity in a rapidly changing world. Their true number remains as elusive as their way of life, shrouded in mystery and protected by their isolation. This seclusion has allowed them to preserve their traditions and way of life, largely untouched by modern influences. It is a rare glimpse into a world that has remained unchanged for millennia, a living link to our ancient past. The Sentinelese story is not without its encounters with the outside world. This remote tribe, residing on North Sentinel Island, has a history shrouded in mystery and isolation. Their island, surrounded by dense forests and crashing waves, has long been a subject of fascination and intrigue. Early explorers, from Roman geographer Claudius Ptolemy to passing ships, recorded sightings of the islanders. These early records, often vague and filled with speculation, painted a picture of a people untouched by the outside world. Ancient maps and ship logs provide glimpses into these early encounters, though much about the Sentinelese remained unknown. During the British colonial period, attempts were made to establish contact, often met with hostility. The British, driven by a desire to explore and colonize, found the Sentinelese to be fiercely protective of their land. Historical reenactments and archival photos from this era show the tension and conflict that arose from these encounters. The 2004 tsunami offered a glimpse into their resilience. Despite the devastation that swept across the region, the Sentinelese emerged relatively unscathed. Aerial views of the tsunami-hit areas and the resilient island community highlight their ability to withstand natural disasters. While the world watched with concern, the Sentinelese emerged from the disaster, a testament to their deep connection with their environment. Their survival and recovery efforts showcased their profound understanding of their land and its resources. The lush landscape and the tribe members in their natural habitat reflect a community deeply in tune with nature. This event marked a turning point, pushing the Indian government towards a policy of non-interference. Recognizing the Sentinelese's desire for isolation and their ability to thrive independently, the government adopted measures to protect their way of life. Policy documents and the Indian flag waving against the sky symbolize this commitment to respecting the tribe's autonomy and preserving their unique culture. The year 2018 brought the tragic case of John Allen Chow, an American missionary who illegally traveled to North Sentinel Island. Chow's aim was to convert the Sentinelese to Christianity, a goal that ultimately cost him his life. His death sparked global debate on the ethics of missionary work and the importance of respecting cultural autonomy. All Nations, the organization that trained Chow, faced heavy criticism for its role in the incident. Despite the barriers to contact, we can piece together fragments of Sentinelese culture and lifestyle. They are masters of their environment, relying on its bounty for survival. Their days are spent hunting, fishing, and gathering. Though their language remains a mystery, their actions speak volumes about their resourcefulness and adaptation. They utilize salvaged metal for tools and weapons, demonstrating an ability to adapt while maintaining their distinct way of life. They live in temporary huts and communal dwellings, further showcasing their connection to the land and each other. Section 6. Protecting a fragile existence. The Sentinelese's isolation, while a testament to their strength, also makes them incredibly vulnerable. Exposure to common diseases could devastate their small population. This vulnerability underscores the ethical imperative to respect their isolation. The Indian government recognizes this, designating them as a particularly vulnerable tribal group, or PVTG, and affording them legal protections. Their right to self-determination and cultural preservation supersedes any desire to make contact. Section 7. Guardians of the Andaman Sea. Protecting the Sentinelese requires more than just recognition. It demands action. The Indian government has implemented strict policies, including legal frameworks, to safeguard their isolation. An exclusion zone surrounds North Sentinel Island, prohibiting entry and any attempts at contact. Enforcing these measures is an ongoing challenge, requiring constant vigilance and patrol by the Coast Guard and Marine Police. The goal is clear: to deter intrusion and preserve a way of life untouched by the modern world. Section 8. An uncertain future on the horizon. While immediate threats from human contact are mitigated, the Sentinelese face a new challenge: climate change. Rising sea levels and changing weather patterns pose a significant threat to their island home. This presents a complex dilemma: how to balance their protection with the need to monitor their well-being in a changing world. Finding a way to ensure their survival without compromising their isolation will require careful consideration and a commitment to their best interests. Section 9. A legacy of resilience and respect. The Sentinelese stand as a powerful symbol of human resilience and the importance of cultural diversity. For thousands of years, they have thrived in isolation, maintaining their unique way of life despite the encroaching modern world. Their ability to adapt and survive in such a secluded environment speaks volumes about their ingenuity and strength. The Sentinelese have developed a deep connection with their land, utilizing its resources sustainably and living in harmony with nature. This relationship is a testament to their profound understanding of their environment and their resilience in the face of external pressures. Their story compels us to confront a fundamental question: what does it mean to respect another culture? In a world where globalization often leads to the erosion of indigenous traditions, the Sentinelese remind us of the importance of preserving cultural diversity. Respecting another culture means acknowledging their right to self-determination and their autonomy over their own lives. It involves understanding that our way of life is not the only way, and that there is immense value in the diversity of human experiences. By respecting the Sentinelese, we honor their choice to remain isolated and protect their cultural heritage. The answer lies in recognizing their right to exist on their own terms, even if those terms mean remaining forever beyond our reach. This recognition requires us to challenge our own assumptions and biases about what constitutes a good or successful life. It means valuing their way of life as much as we value our own, and understanding that their isolation is not a sign of backwardness, but a conscious choice to preserve their identity and way of life. By respecting their boundaries, we acknowledge their sovereignty and their right to live as they see fit. Their isolation is their choice, a testament to their strength and a reminder that some corners of our world deserve to remain untouched. In an era where human activity has left few places on Earth unaltered, the untouched nature of North Sentinel Island stands as a powerful symbol of what can be preserved when we choose to respect and protect. The Sentinelese have shown us that it is possible to live in harmony with nature without exploiting it for short-term gains. Their way of life challenges us to rethink our relationship with the natural world and to consider the long-term impacts of our actions. As we grapple with the challenges of a rapidly changing planet, let us remember the lessons of North Sentinel Island, a legacy of resilience, a call for respect, and the enduring power of human connection to place. The Sentinelese remind us that there are many ways to live a meaningful life, and that true respect involves honoring the choices and autonomy of others. Their story is a powerful reminder of the importance of cultural diversity and the need to protect the last remaining untouched places on our planet. Let us carry these lessons forward as we navigate the complexities of our modern world, striving to create a future where all cultures and ways of life are respected and valued.